Now today we discuss about that Cannizaro reaction. Cannizaro reaction. So here the first condition, without alpha hydrogen, without alpha hydrogen, without alpha hydrogen containing carbonyl compounds, carbonyl compounds, carbonyl compounds react with concentrated KOH or concentrated NaOH to form corresponding 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 sodium or potassium, sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids, carboxylic acids and methanol. And generally we are calling as a alcohol and alcohol. So in this case, this is a key step. I will write very important point, this one. So in this reaction, hydride ion means H minus. Generally, any reaction we are saying that only H plus, but only Cannizaro reaction, H minus ion, hydride ion transfer takes place. Transfer takes place. So again, one more is very important. In the it is a example of third order reaction. Third order reaction. So generally we can easily find out whether it is a first order, second order, or third order. It is depends on reactants. So again, here I will give that example. Here we are taken formaldehyde. Here with respect to functional group, there is no carbon. Here also I'm given that another formaldehyde in the presence of concentrated KOH, then it form sodium or potassium. Here we are taken potassium. So potassium salts of carboxylic acid and alcohol. Alcohol is methanol. So here I will explain that mechanism. Here this is the first we are taken 1 mole of formaldehyde. In this case, here in the presence of OH minus. So we are taken base now. So here in the carbon and oxygen, which is more electronegativity, oxygen. So negative part attack to positive. Generally carbonyl compounds involving nucleophilic addition reactions. Nucleophilic addition reactions, OH. Again here that we are taken again another mole of carbonyl compound. Here C double bond OH. This is a second mole. So which we are taken already in the reactant. So here this is a second mole of carbonyl compound. Here which is more electronegativity, again oxygen. So here carbon get the positive. Here H minus means here this is a H minus ion transfer takes place. Whenever it is a H minus ion transfer, carbon get the positive charge. So that we wrote carbon get the positive charge, HCO minus, then this one get the positive, here OH plus, then HCO minus H, then H. This is a H minus ion transfer. Here any compound has positive negative adjacent side. So you have to write down that one more bond, that is a C double bond OH plus HC H again OH. Again here O minus, sorry, it is O minus. Again here loss of H plus, this H plus attack to O minus. This H plus attack to O minus because of carboxylate ions are more stable than alcohols. So here C double bond O minus, then HCOH, H. Again, this is a carboxylate ion react with again sodium. Why? Potassium. Why we are taking potassium hydroxide now? So here potassium we are taken, then it formed potassium salts of carboxylic acid, O minus K plus. This is we are calling as a potassium salt of formic acid. Formic acid. So in this case, the key step is this one. Second step is a key step. So that rate of the reaction, in this case, rate of the reaction depends on 2 moles of formaldehyde, whatever that we are taking 2 moles, and hydride ion. That's what it is. Third order reaction. Third order reaction. Or generally we are calling here base also. Base also. Here depends on base. So OH minus. So that it is a third order reaction. 2 plus 1. So now I will tell you that the shortcut method how to write down the answer for any compound. For example, HC double bond OH plus HC double bond OH, then concentrated KOH. Then how to write down the shortcut method? So just simply you have to break this bond. Similarly, you have to break this bond. This is okay. You have to write down instead of hydrogen. This hydrogen, this whatever that hydrogen here shifted to here. Then another hydrogen shifted to oxygen. Means attached to oxygen. So that what we wrote finally we wrote here HC double bond OK plus. So this hydrogen attached to here now HC H. This is a hydrogen. This is a OH. This is H is attached to oxygen. This is H is attached to here. Then this is a OK attached to instead of hydrogen. This is actually final product. Whatever that they will give. For example, they will give the two different carbonyl compounds. So now they are asking a question. You have to find out Cannizaro reaction. In this case, Cannizaro reaction NaOH. So here, which is a more reactive? That is always involving oxidation. Always involving oxidation. So here, which is more reactive? Always formaldehyde is more reactive than acetaldehyde, then benzaldehyde. This is a reactivity order for carbonyl compounds in nucleophilic addition reaction. So that in this case, this is a formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. This is a converted to, you have to break this bond. Then HC double bond ONA. Then this is a H is attached to here. This H is attached to oxygen. So that HCOH H, then this one. This is a compound which is we can easily find out whether it is a Cannizaro reaction or not. Okay. Now I will give you a few questions and solve it and send it my channel. So here I'm giving that a few example for homework. So H plus HC double bond H with concentrated KOH, that is O18 labeled oxygen. So here one more is I will give C double bond OH, then HC double bond OH, then concentrated KOD. D means deuterium. Then one more is here HC double bond H, then HC double bond OH, then concentrated KOH, O18, O18. So this is also I'm given the D here. So here this is also we consider D. Then one more is a DC double bond OD plus deuterium, then D, then concentrated KOH. Then one more is C double bond OD, then DC double bond OD, then concentrated KOH AD. Then one more question you can solve. Then tell me whether it is a where it is a labeled hydrogen it form O18H plus HC double bond O18H and concentrated KOH. Okay. Similarly, one more thing, one more question O18H plus HC double bond O18 H with a concentrated KOD. Okay, these are the questions you can solve and send it to send it to my channel. Whatever that you are getting the answer, if you are getting the correct answer, then don't worry. If you are not getting, I will explain it.